Hello, and thanks for joining me on this special edition for Memorial Day. There's no song like America the Beautiful for this holiday. Today, we're going to learn how to play America the Beautiful. Are you ready? Let's go! Back in 1893, poet Catherine Lee Bates was visiting Colorado Springs, Colorado. Hey, how funny! I'm originally from Colorado. I lived there for about 28 years. Sorry, anyway, back to the story. When Miss Bates made it to the top of Pikes Peak, she felt so inspired that she wrote a poem about America and its beauty. 2 years later, it was printed in a weekly journal. Quickly after, the poem was matched with music from composer Silas G. Pratt. It's been through a couple revisions, and today we use Samuel A. Ward's version. How neat, huh? Okay, let's learn the piece, shall we? Okay, take a look. I know for our regular lessons, I haven't talked about the key signature. Let's take a quick moment to chat about that. So normally, our flats are not written for every note it's needed. We have what's called a key signature. That's this here. You can see we have one flat in our key signature. Which note is it on? B. That means every single B is actually B flat, unless it's noted otherwise or if the key signature happens to change. Looking ahead at our entire song, does the key signature ever change? No. So that means B in America the Beautiful will be B flat. Next, we have the time signature. That we have covered in our previous lessons. But let's go over it real quick anyway. What time signature is this? 4/4. How many beats are in a measure? 4. And what note gets the beat? The quarter note. Excellent. Okay, now what does that MF mean? We haven't covered this guy in any of our lessons or practices yet. In the practice with me, we have talked about dynamics. The dynamics mean how loud or quiet you should be playing. MF stands for mezzo-forte. Forte means loud. Mezzo means moderately. So MF means kinda loud. Great! Looking at the rest of our dynamics, the next thing we have is a P. What does the P mean? Those who have been practicing with me should know. P stands for piano, which means soft or quiet. Shh. What is the next dynamic we have? Back to mezzo-forte, so kind of loud. Then what is our next dynamic? Once again, those who practice with me will know. That is forte, and forte means loud. We're going to play loud and proud for the rest of the song. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of our song. Our first note is not a full measure. What is it? We have a pickup note, so that means when I do my count off, I'm only counting to 3, and then we play. Next, we have a dotted note, but it's not the dotted half note. It's a dotted quarter note. What is the value of this note? Remember, the dot is worth half the amount of the note. That means a dotted quarter note is worth 1.5 beats. The dotted quarter note is usually followed with an 8th note, so the rhythm sounds like this. Ta-ta. Why don't we take a moment to listen to our part? Please follow along as the piano plays our part. Awesome. That should help us with the rhythm. So when it's counted, it's like this. I'm going to start at measure 1 and do a couple measures so you can see. So here's the count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So as you can see, with the dotted quarter note, it is an entire beat and the beginning of part 2. Then the and is on the 8th note. Then the following note is a regular quarter note, so it's worth 1 beat, placing it with 3, and the next quarter note is 4. Yes? Does that make sense? Why don't we count this together? And remember, we have the pickup note on beat 4. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Let's clap this now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job! I think you're ready to move past the rhythm. If you're still struggling, please feel free to go back and work on it a little bit more. If you're feeling good about the rhythm, let's move on. Let's write our notes in, since this song is a little longer than our normal pieces. So I'm going to have you take a moment to do that. While you're filling these out, I'm going to remind you real quick to hit that subscribe, like, and notification button so you don't miss any of our lessons. And while we wait, here is still a few more fun tidbits about the composer of America the Beautiful. So, America the Beautiful is a public domain song. That means it has no copyright. Everyone can enjoy the song, play the song, and use the song. In fact, even the people involved in making the song didn't really make any money from it. Miss Bates received $5 when the poem was published, but it was agreed that she would give up any royalties. Also, keep in mind that it was in the late 1800s, so $5 was worth more than the $5 we know today. Samuel Ward, or the family since he passed away before the lyrics were placed to his music, received no money. Okay, and on that note, we should have our notes written in. Let's go over them, shall we? Okay, so going over our notes. So our first note we have is C, then C, A, C, C, G, G, A, B, C, D, E, C, 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 A, C, C, G, G, then an octave higher G. Okay, so here at F, we have this symbol. We haven't talked about this in our flute lessons, but we briefly went over it in our music theory. This is a sharp symbol. Do you know what it means? So flats bring our note a half step down. Sharps bring our note a half step higher. So here is F. Here is F sharp. Okay, we'll come back to this for its fingering. Let's finish the rest of the notes. Okay, so after we have F sharp, it's G, A, D, G, C, A, G, F, E, F, G, E, D, C, F, D, F, C, D, F, C, G, F. Great job! I think we have learned all these notes except for F sharp. But just in case, we'll quickly go over the notes. Kind of like what we did for Happy Birthday. So our first note is C. That is the index on our left hand and no thumb. And pinky only on our right hand. It sounds like this. Give it a try real quick. Awesome. Let's play the first two C's. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. What's the next note? A. The fingering looks like this. It's thumbs down, index, and middle. Then pinky only on our right hand. It sounds like this. Give it a try real quick. Great. From the top now, and keep playing until we hit the note G. 1, 2, 3. Great. Did you remember the rhythm? Next note is G. Here is the fingering. It's thumb, index, middle, and ring. And once again, pinky only on the right hand. It sounds like this. Now you give it a try real quick. Okay, back to the beginning. Play until we hit the B flat. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay, now here is the fingering for B flat. It's thumb and index. And then on our right hand, it's index finger and pinky. B flat sounds like this. Go ahead and give it a try. Great. Okay, now let's play until we hit the note D. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job! Now here is D. We have thumb, middle, and ring. We have index, middle, and ring down. The pinky comes up now, and it sounds like this. Give it a try real quick. Great! Let's play from the beginning until we hit E. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job! We're really moving along, aren't we? Now, here is E. This is E natural, not E flat. The fingering is thumb, index, middle, and ring. And then on our right hand, it's index, middle, and pinky. It sounds like this. Now you try. Awesome. So now we can play until that G. But we actually can play this G. It's the same fingering. You want to make the air go faster. Give that a try real quick. Awesome. Now we can play until we hit F sharp. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful! Were you able to hit the G's right? If not, you can always take a moment to pause the video and practice low G to the octave higher G. Okay, but for now, let's move on. So here is the F sharp. It's thumb, index, middle, and ring. Then on our right hand, it's ring and pinky. And it sounds like this. And since we haven't covered this note in any of our lessons, I figured I'd show you on our flutes. So it's thumb down, index, middle, and ring, and then ring and pinky. Go ahead and give it a try. Great job! And looking ahead 2 notes, that A has the same fingering as the lower A. And just like the G, we want to make the air faster. But it should be easier to do since we're already in that register. Okay, let's play until we hit the note F natural. That's the F that doesn't have the sharp symbol. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. once we go over F, we now should be able to play the whole song. Okay, here is F. It's thumb, index, middle, and ring, and on our right hand, its index and pinky are down. It sounds like this. Go ahead and give it a try. Great! Okay, let's try to play through the whole song. We'll go a little slow. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job! How did you do? Let's play it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful! Okay, now let's play the song with the appropriate dynamics. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful job! How did you do on the piano? I know we didn't really talk much about how to do the dynamics. So it all comes from the diaphragm and just air control. So what I found helpful throughout my time of playing is just sometimes pick a note. So we'll do B flat. And you just want to maybe do it as quiet as you can, get loud, then get quiet and loud and quiet, and it just kind of helps with your air control. So let's just take a moment and do that real quick. So in B flat, we're going to go as quiet as you can and then loud. If you're squeaking, you're pushing too much air. You don't want to change the register. And sometimes it helps to move your embouchure a little bit too. All right, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Let's do it one more time with the dynamics. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job! Do you feel pretty confident in playing this song? Let's play it with the piano accompaniment. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How fun! This is our first time playing with the piano. How did you do? Let's do it one more time together with piano. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome job! Let's get you comfortable playing on your own with the piano. This time, the piano will play, you will play, but I'm going to sit out. I know you can do this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job today, and what a great piece to learn for Memorial Day. Thanks for joining me, and please have a safe and great Memorial Day. And until next time.